Hi everyone, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Christine. With the launch of our new Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner, we've been talking about how to treat and refine pores nonstop.
When we were researching and developing this product, our Glow Recipe team did a deep dive on how pores work and how to best care for them.
We're here to share what we have learned and to debunk some popular myths that you might have heard about pore care.
When people refer to opening the pores with steam or warm water, what they actually mean is heat can actually help loosen up any buildup that's within the pores. That makes it easier to extract blackheads, for example. So while temperature can affect what can be extracted from the pores, it actually has nothing to do with changing their size.
So the next myth is that with the right products, you can somehow shrink or make your pores disappear, which isn't true. Pore size is determined by genetics. It's kind of like the length of your arm. You're born with it. What you can do, however, is really work to keep your pores clear, because things that are clogging the pores like oil, excess sebum, dirt, debris, all of these can actually work to make your pores appear larger than they actually are. The key to keeping pores looking clear and less visible than they need to be is a thorough cleansing step. That's why we recommend to cleanse for at least a full minute to give your cleanser time to really get in there and break up all the makeup, sunscreen, debris, dirt, so that nothing is left to clog your pores. Another way to keep your pores clear are to use exfoliating acids in your skincare routine, such as AHAs, which include lactic acid or glycolic acid, PHAs, and BHAs. AHAs and PHAs work on the surface of the skin to smooth texture, but also clear away anything that might get trapped in your pores, whereas BHAs are oil soluble, meaning that they can really get into the pore lining and the pore wall to decongest, break up buildup, and just clear out those pores. So for this very reason, we combine PHA and BHA in our watermelon toner so that they can work synergistically as a pore clearing dynamic duo.
The next myth you may have heard is that large pores are a sign of unhealthy or dirty skin, and that's not true at all. Like we mentioned before, pore sizes are dictated most often by genetics, and there's actually benefits from having larger pores. There are actually two kinds of pores in your skin: the sweat pores and oil pores. Pores that produce oil are actually part of the hair follicle. That oil or sebum comes from a gland and is supposed to moisturize the hair that comes from it or the surface of the skin. Sweat pores, on the other hand, are not attached to the hair follicle, and they produce, as you can imagine, sweat. Their purpose is to help regulate the body temperature and keep you from overheating. Sometimes pores are just more apparent, even if they're not clogged, and that doesn't mean your skin is unhealthy. The biggest takeaway is that pores serve a purpose, so we don't want them to disappear entirely.
Next, you might see filled or blocked pores on your face and think that they're blackheads, but they actually might be something else. Blackheads or open comedones happen when a pore fills with oil or dead skin cells, among other things that can block the pore opening. That oil, when exposed to air, oxidizes and then changes color from clear to a dark brown. What you might be seeing, if they're not as dark or solid, could be sebaceous filaments. Sebaceous filaments are part of sebum glands, which we mentioned earlier. There are these tubular structures that bring sebum to the surface of your skin and hair. Blackheads are a form of acne, but sebaceous filaments aren't acne or blockages. Sebaceous filaments also can't be extracted, and trying to do so can actually damage the skin. When sebaceous glands are doing their job or becoming overactive, they can become more apparent. An easy way to manage oil production in the skin is to make sure that skin is properly hydrated and balanced at all times. As we know, skin lacking in natural oils can then have sebum overproduced to compensate, so it's really important, even if you have oily or acne-prone or combo skin, to make sure that skin is properly nourished, hydrated, and balanced at all times.
Overall, the best way to care for your pores is the best way to care for your skin. Cleanse thoroughly without stripping, infuse hydration, and moisturize and protect.
Your pores are so integral to overall skin health, so we hope this video helps you to understand how to care for them.
Remember that not everyone has the same skin, and having visible pores doesn't mean that your skin is unhealthy. So embrace the skin that you're born with.
Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Get your glow on!
Get your glow on!